What's that? Does that rock see me? Is that a fish? What's that? What? Oh, it's a glass eye. This glass eye was found embedded in the rock at the beach. It remains a mystery who put it there and why. How is a glass eye able to get embedded in a rock is what I want to know. It does look like it's like an aminal. Animal. Lisdexia. Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we are looking at some bizarre things that you can't unsee. How bizarre? How bizarre? Do 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 do. How bizarre? How bizarre? You know? Oh, I'm such a dork. Also, I cut my hair myself. How does it look? Looks all right, eh? Gave myself a lockdown haircut. It's a little less tick. She was getting tick though. Like I was looking at photos, I was like, dang girl. Could hide some secrets in that big hair of yours. There are many secrets hidden in my hair. Many. All right, let's look at some crazy shit. Cabin in Alaska for rent, lovely view. Yeah, that's just a big polar bear, you know? Just a big, yo. That's scary, man. I would not, that's not a view I would like to wake up to. Like, it's cool. Don't get me wrong. It's kind of cool. Like, I'm just picturing it breaking the window and just reaching in. You know that thing, the bear, wait, is that sweaty? Yes, it is. Hello, I sweat. Like my sweat. You know how bears do that thing? That's exactly what sound that bear is making right now. Kind of sounds like a bit of a T-Rex. Moving on. My Venus flytrap uses all its energy to make 200 mouths instead of growing big. Oh my. Ooh. That is so cool. I love it. I didn't even know that was possible, but how neat is that, eh? Just a ton of mouths. Like there is no way that you would escape this. If you were a fly and you happen to land on this thing, that's it for you. You're done. There isn't, well, unless you flew away. Right. There's that. But if you walked, if you were a walking fly, like an ant, just stop talking. I feel like I'm inching downwards. I think this chair is broken. It is. It keeps inching down. All right. Next photo. The cemetery's fire from yesterday looks like a horror movie's climax. Oh yeah. Yeah, it looks like Satan's gonna come out of there, you know? Or like a band of witches. A band of naked witches. That's exactly what that looks like. Where naked witches are having a seance. Fiat had a test track on their factory rooftop in 1929. Oh, that's neat. How bizarre. How bizarre. How bizarre. I'm sorry. Someone's been on TikTok too much. Is it possible for it to fall? The car that's going around that? But that's super neat. I'm not mad about it. But like, in order for the car to not fall into the center of that building, would it not have to be moving? Like, I guess. Yeah. Right? Sinkhole opened in Cornish backyard, leading 300 feet down into a medieval mine shaft. Oh. Neat. It's so like perfect. It's like a perfect rectangle. I almost said square. You saw me almost say square, I know. Yeah, that's neat. What you mining down there, huh? Huh? Found this clowned mannequin half a mile deep into a drainage pipe tied like this to a grate. What? Why? Some sick mother effer thought this was funny. Who would ever find this? Like, I don't even know how this person found that. You'd probably have to work down there, or maybe you're a mole person. You know the mole people? Have you ever heard of the mole people? There's people that live, you know, like under the subway in New York. There's like a whole community down there, and they're called the mole people. Only they would find out about this, or someone who works in like sewage. It's just a sick joke, you know? Like, that's a lot of effort for like 1 or 2 people seeing this clown and getting scared. Is it worth it? Maybe. That's a gator. There's a gator trying to get inside. Look at this cat. This cat's like, can't come in here. No, sir. You's a gator. You stay outside. That's where you belong. The cat's just loving it. Oh, that's neat. Just put your old rock of a cell phone inside like a wall with other rocks, you know? It'll blend right in. That's neat. Very cool. CT scan of 1,000-year-old Buddha sculpture reveals mummified monk hidden inside. What? Wow. Wow, that is neat. That's super neat. How'd you get him in there? Just saying, like, how's it get in there, you know? He's like perfectly in the shape too. Train, after failing to brake, finds itself on top of a giant whale statue. How bizarre! You know, it would make it more bizarre if that was a real whale. Sadly disappointed. A patient came in with some seizures, and his CT scan revealed that his head was full of pellets. Because his wife accidentally shot him. I'm surprised all you got out of that were seizures, buddy. Hope you're okay. Yeah, that's a lot of birds. That's a lot of birds, honey. It looks like a blanket of birds. That's a lot. You know what those birds probably made? A lot of poop. Like they're pooping for sure. Actually, do birds poop when they're just flying, or is it when they're in a resting position? I'm actually asking. I'm gonna ask Google because you guys can't answer me. I'm curious now. I don't want to wait for the video to go up. Do birds poop? There's so many questions. Do birds poop in their nest? Do birds poop in their sleep? Do birds poop in the morning? Do birds poop in flight? That's what I want to know. Do birds poop in the house? Do birds poop in the same spot? Do birds poop in bird baths? Do birds poop in unison? Do they all poop at the same time? Do birds poop in flight? That's what I want to know. Yes, birds do poop in flight. That's not all they do. They can sleep while flying. What? That's cray-cray. So some birds can sleep while they fly. Dang. And they also poop while flying. They're multitaskers. So what I'm getting at is those birds flying up ahead, you're just gonna be drenched in poo, like you just know. Oh. A contractor bought a foreclosed home to renovate and found something peculiar in the basement bathroom. Perhaps there's a rational explanation behind the mystery. Someone could have been using this house for making a horror movie. I hope that was why. There's a face in the toilet. That is a nasty looking toilet. That face even has some hair on it. Is that hair? Like, what's that? What's that? Not a fan. How bizarre. Raising an anchor of an oil tanker, only to realize you've hooked an unexploded torpedo. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a bit sketchy. Yeah, like what should you do in this scenario? Do you just like put it back? How do you get rid of it? Don't touch it. Could knock on something and just destroy the ship. What would you do in this scenario if you were on that ship? What would you do if you were the torpedo? I'd probably explode. I was driving through the back roads of Pennsylvania on the way to a camping spot and found a mountain of ceramic dishes and teacups in the middle of the woods. How bizarre! How bizarre! I'm sorry. That joke's not gonna get old. It's just not. Can I get an awa awa? Yo, that is really bizarre though. Like why? Like why though? My girlfriend sent me this from her doctor's appointment. What's with all these people just putting random clowns everywhere, you know? Like dang. I hope that's a statue. You're not taking this grandma's purse. Oh yo, look at those brass knuckles. No, you're not. She's scared. That's why she's got those knuckles, you know? She's ready to clock you. Knuckle sandwich. That's fair. I kind of wish I had some brass knuckles as well. How will he poop if his tail is inside his butthole? That's a good point. I think they're just trying to not show the butthole, you know? Like, remember my butthole rant? You know how like cats and dogs, when they turn around, there's just like a butthole in your face? You know, it's like, oh, there's a butthole. Like, there's not much you can do about it. There's just a butthole. So obviously, when you see that cat or dog in person, you know there's a butthole. But for some reason in children's books, they feel like it's better not to show the butthole. So they just fill the butthole with a tail. oh, there's a butthole. That's a good one. It's one of my favorite rants. And a few of you said that when a cat shows you its butthole, it likes you. I beg to differ. When I show people my butthole, I don't like them. In Algeria, we have these weird things in public parks and children's playgrounds. Do I need to say it? You know that I'm gonna say it. How bizarre! How bizarre. Who thinks of this shit? Oh, you know, like a banana kind of looks like a duck. You know, if you peel it, kind of looks like a duck head, if you say so. Oh, there's just a really big squid on the ground. You know, just a big squid. That squid is as long as the car. How'd it get there? I need an explanation, please. How did this squid get here? Was there a flooding? Was there a tsunami? Whoa, those are real. Okay, I want to know what happened to the rest of the thing. Like what, you know, his claws are still hanging on. Something must have just like chomped it in one fell swoop. This is proof that Bigfoot exists. Yo, some Bigfoot with internet access. I know you watch my videos. Can I get an awa awa in the comments? Thank you. That's like my favorite, all-time favorite account. 27 contact lenses were found by doctors in woman's eye. Oh yeah, I hear that they just kind of can hang out like up there, you know, like just like up here and there. But how do you not know that there's 27 contact lenses like in your socket? You know, like, can't you feel it? I guess it's a socket, so maybe you can't. Maybe it gets lodged back there and you have no idea. Just a lizard in a microwave clock, you know? Just a lizard hanging out in your microwave clock. Why not? If I fits, I sits. Got a complaint at work about very loud crickets in the bathroom. Those aren't crickets. Those are frogs. Or toads. I'm not a biologist, but that's not a cricket. Even the article says it's a cricket. It is not. That is a frog or a toad. How do they get in there, you know? Maybe one of them had like some babies snuck in there. It's like, oh, this is a good place to lay my eggs. Can they lay eggs in water? How bizarre. Oh yeah, yeah. Just in the Everglades, waking up to a family of gators. Some nice old gators. How do you hide things from I think you have to probably like hide them in a tree, you know, like your things, like your food and stuff. It's kind of scary. I don't not necessarily know. Oh, there's lots more back there. Look at that. Oh, look at all those gators. That's a gator down there. Mama, that's a gator. Can anybody point out what movie that's from? That's a gator. Mama, that's a gator. I think it's from Monsters, Inc. Whoa. Why is your pupil doing that? This is a condition called Coloboma, which sometimes involves a displaced pupil, but it doesn't affect the person's vision. Are you sure? Because it looks like it does. Weird, but also kind of cool that you can actually see like the whole iris, you know? That's neat. Very neat. Just we got some silver children here, you know? There's some tin children. Oh, that's actually sad. Sorry, I'm reading just this now. Street performers, living statues who pose as mannequins. Indonesia's silver-painted beggars. Well, I've never been to Indonesia. I had no idea. I thought that they were just born like that. No, they're not. How bizarre! Listen, I know my men's, they like their golf. But if you were golfing next to that flaming thing, would you stay there and keep playing? I should hope not. A zombie spider covered in fungus, half dead, half alive, which can crawl around. That's creepy. Neat. This power line happened to be laid straight through the skull of an Anglo-Saxon woman buried in a previously undiscovered 6th century graveyard. Oh dang, look at that. I don't think she liked that. Like, ask her permission next time. I split up with my boyfriend yesterday. I fell asleep while he was packing and he stole my toilet. Dang, that's petty. That's like next. Why though? Like why? Why'd you do that? I have tentacles under my tongue. Apparently not everyone does. No, we don't. We don't, sir. You're a special breed. That's freaky. You got a freaky little deaky right there. Holy crap. How bizarre. I think that's gonna be the thumbnail. Alright guys, those were some bizarre things that you can't unsee.